So this is a cover by Jay Lee, and you know, back in the day, I was not a Jay Lee big fan of Jay Lee, um, but that's a funny thing. Like things you look at when you're younger, and then things you look at now after some time has passed, you really um, have a different eye for the art, and this is a great cover. I don't know why I didn't think that in the past. Um, Iron Fist and Spider-Man, okay, right? Two great Marvel leads. And so Spider-Man 41. Let's take a look at the grade here. Now there's a spine tick right there to start us off. So that's not a good start. It's a black cover, like so many of these in my collection. So aside from that spine tick, that could be a blunted corner. It looks to be so. It's not all that secure in the bag. So yeah, it looks to be a little bit. I don't know. I gotta take it out to make sure because that corner, the bag of the corner is pretty messed up. So I'm just gonna assume there's a clean edge. See here. That maybe there's a little corner damage there as well. Can't tell for sure because that could be the bag as well. But let's see. Let's look for spine ticks here. There's something there, right there. Negligible. That's the thing. Under the magnification, these things come out. They look bigger than they actually are. Because if you look at my finger, they're actually very minute. But in the black, they just pop. So let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. I think we counted one earlier too. Right? 4, 5. Really minor, negligible spine breaks. Yeah, so this is not a comic I would submit unless that cover in a slab though would look very nice. I'm really liking Jay Lee's art. It's got a very distinct style, and I love the shading. I love the shading they did with these two at each other. So yeah, this cover looks really nice. So that won't be submitted, but it would look nice in a slab. So running out of battery here, so I'm gonna get through these books real quick. Spider-Man 14. This is a pretty clean. So is that the bag or is that the? That looks to be the bag, not the comic. So clean corners. Edges are all clean. Clean corner. Clean corner. Let's go down the spine. Looks good to me. What do you think? I don't see anything there. Yeah, this is 9.8. Even with the dark cover. great McFarlane cover, so Spider-Man number 14 is a go. Spider-Man 5, this is a great cover. Jeez. Okay, so boom, boom. Negligible. Okay. There is a spine tick right there. And another one. And something there. Nothing color breaking here, so we're good there. Something minor. So we got two little spine ticks there, and they are very tiny. We're right at the cusp. I think this is worth risking with the press, and they're very negligible. Like, I know they're magnified here to look like, but if you look at the entire comic, you'll see how negligible they are. So that could get a 9.6, and even if it doesn't, it's a great cover, so I wouldn't mind having that in a 9.6. So number 5 and number 14. Again, these comics are going up in value, so best to get them graded now. This one is not, I know it's not a clean copy. Too many spine ticks, so we won't be submitting this one. Yeah, this is mid-grade. Low grade, mid grade. Number 2. That'll go in that pile. Okay. And Gen X. Man. So this is Chris Bocciolo. He is a great artist. But this title, I think this was the team Emma Frost led. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe so. And also Jubilee's in there. She's one of the mains. Back when she had her kick-ass powers. Yeah, so I believe Emma Frost, I think that's Banshee, and then there's all these like new kids on the block. And for some reason, this title, the reason I like this title is because I am Gen X. And this was just a highly kind of pushed title back in the day. But I guess Gen Y and Gen Z and Millennials, they just moved on. And even with the Gen X people, this title didn't really have any traction. And there were just so many X titles out at the time. But hopefully this number 1 becomes something. And this is high grade. I don't think there's anything. It's one of those chromium covers, so it's, I'm sure we'll get a high grade. This is the I've got 2 copies of this 2099 AD, and this maybe we'll submit one of these as well. Again, these don't hold much value, so unless this 2099 becomes, unless a 2099 Doctor Doom becomes a thing, which it may. I think this maybe is $5 at best, maybe a $10 comic. I'm gonna assume these are both clean copies. So these are things I may submit. Let's just put them on the list because they are pretty clean copies. Generation X. So what was the other one? It was 2099 AD. And I've got 2 copies of this. Okay, so we've got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 comics in our 9.8 submission list, and that's more than I thought I would have. But again, these are not comics of any particular value. They're just, again, I'm putting them in the 9.8. I will have to then sift through these to just come up with a list of the highest valued comics. And I'm not even to my high valued comics yet. These are all, again, mid to common valued comics. So nothing in here worth writing home about or even worth submitting to, but just want to take inventory of what I have. So we've got 16 potential 9.8 comics. And we'll end it here. Thank you for watching.